The heading is a question. When is a room not a room? Okay, when is a room not a room? So answer, when it's an installation, it's not a room anymore, it's an art. Okay, so here, what is installation art? What is it? Well, you'll find out. And why has it become so ubiquitous? Ubiquitous is everywhere. And why is it so irritating? You feel really, really annoyed, okay, irritated. Why was it so irritating? And now let's go to the question, because your goal is not reading, your goal is to get the answer. All right, so here, multiple choice. Choose the letter A, B, C, or D. In each case, decide which option is most like your answer. Okay, so the writer includes the story about the beads to show that. So you try to find the paragraph that tells you about the beads. And here, why was the bead included there? All right, installations are a relatively unsophisticated art form, or people get away from installation art as fast as they can, or the audience often actively participate in modern art, or the public are not unsure what modern art forms consist of. All right. And number two, why aren't domestic lights considered installation art? You try to find a paragraph that tells you about the domestic lights, okay, and you try to figure out why it is not considered installation art, and you try to read against them. They go on and off inside a building. They're not created by painters or sculptors, or they're not officially recognized as art, or they only go on and off for a short time. Number three, what important features do all installation works have in common? Every installation art has it. Okay, immobility, the opposite of mobility. Immobility means you cannot move. Viewers' involvement, humor, fun, or none. Okay, and number four, why was Dutch Champs? You try to find Dutch Champs. Dutch Champs 1917 work so important. It marked the beginning of installation art, or it made the traditional artists extremely angry. It was a particularly well made object, or it was proof that installations were not art. Number five, Forster says there is now so much installation art because artists, okay, you try to find a paragraph that says Forster, okay, and what did he say about being too much installation art? And why was that? What did artists do to be so? The artists nowadays have a traditional installation art to follow, or want to find. The artists want to find their own new ways of involving audiences, or the artists find it easier than creating work with traditional art form, or the artist cannot make audience respond emotionally to paintings. Number six, one reason why installation irritate us is that the artists, okay, seem to be following fashion, or know nothing about art or its history, or are often too concerned with the obscure. Obscure means like complicated, or maybe hidden, stuff like the obscure issues, or try unsuccessfully to achieve the technical perfection. All right, so now let's move it on. All right, so answer the questions with the words from the reading passage, right? No more than three words for each answer. Number seven, what is the writer's ironic, unexpected, okay, response to the first part of the dictionary entry? You try to find the paragraph that tells you about the dictionary entry. All right, and you picked up that word, okay? And how much of the effect of lights going on and off depends on the audience, right? That's got to be a figure here. Where a place is the best place to appreciate Munod's installation. And number 10, how did Double Blind make the writer feel? Adjectives here. And who is responsible for ensuring the significance of work that work is understood. Okay, and the last question, number 12, complete statements. All right, overall, the writer believes that the installation artist, okay, only of interest to a small audience and the artists themselves, or hard to define but challenging and sometimes worthwhile or impossible to appreciate without knowing the history of modern art, or now it's now of much higher quality than the other visual art forms. Okay, give it a try.